Now, joining us now from our Nairobi studios to give us an update on the Kenyan markets is Crispus Otieno, Investment Manager at Seven Hills Solutions. Crispus, it's good to see you. Start us off with the Kenya shilling, which appears to have gained slightly to close the day, but still going through a very rough patch.
The Kenya shilling, I think we are headed for a bit of murky waters here because we have inflation coming down. Then we have the central bank also coming up to mop up the shilling. It's in a bit of a quandary at the moment, so I don't know what to expect in the coming few days, but I expect it to weaken. I expect it to continue weakening a bit.
All right. Do you feel that the central bank is doing enough, either through repos or some other means, to try and shore it up?
The repos are okay, but then again, we need to see a more formal statement. I expect to see it in the next week during the forthcoming MPC meeting. Then I'll know which direction the CBK wants us to go.
Because we have the Monetary Policy Committee meeting coming up on Wednesday next week. For the first time, the central bank is expected to at least change the CBR. It has been at 18.0% for 4 straight months.
Larry, change, I don't think so. I beg to differ with you because, again, you see, inflation has come down, but then the Kenya shilling is weakening. So that really defeats the first purpose of that the MPC used to increase it. You remember when the MPC took a decisive step, the Kenya shilling had gone haywire. We were at 90-100. So this looks like it's just going to be the same scenario.
But the shilling looks like it's going haywire again, Crispus.
Yes, we are seeing it coming from levels of 83. We are now touching 86, 87. Really, is it the first step towards the haywire that I'm talking about?
All right, let's move away from that into some earnings numbers now. CMC Holdings, whose results out today, 220% rise in PE, mostly due to forex gains. So while the shilling is at least suffering, the people who are gaining from this.
Yes, it looks like net importers are gaining. The companies who are net importers, they look like they've really gained from the stabilization in the last year. So if you look at CMC and Everready, they've increased their profits. But then again, the profits was not from operating activities. It came from, it was not from their core activities. Yeah, because revenue was a bit stagnant. The top line was not that, would not be that impressive for a stock picker. So really, the performance going forward actually depends on the shilling dollar scenario.
Both Everready and CMC Holdings have had a very interesting past year. One, CMC, because of the controversy regarding the boardroom, and for Everready, it's just been unprofitable. So for the first time, it's swinging back into a profit. Can it sustain this?
Like I said, that depends on, it looks like it depends on how the Kenya shilling goes. But for CMC, we saw a bit of rise in revenue, though gradual, a bit gradual. For Everready, the same thing. There was just a bit, just a tiny bit, 4%, which is gradual. And as a stock picker, I would still rate it as a volatile stock.
All right, talk to me about the T-bills. The 182-day T-bill undersubscribed. What is happening on that side?
We are seeing. I think, Larry, we are headed for a period of a sustained interest rate drop because more and more I'm seeing interest rates coming down. So that has had an impact. And also, really, I expect inflation rates to continue dropping I expect the level of the interest rates for the T-bills to continue dropping in line with the inflation rates.
All right, we'll leave it there. Crispus Otieno, Investment Manager at... I have a bit more time, so I will throw in one more question, Crispus. We don't see too much local activity, especially with the 182-day T-bills and generally the government paper. Why is this? Do Kenyans don't understand it even after it came down to 100,000 shillings you can invest in government paper?
For the local, I think they don't understand it. You remember some time ago, the CBK installed these portals that you could actually buy T-bills via your mobile phone.
Right.
I'm still waiting for the numbers of the usage on that because I haven't seen it becoming really so popular. And then again, this is a scenario where interest rates are coming down. Larry, would you buy?
That is a trick question, Crispus. I don't think I want to commit myself on that. Kenya is going into a holiday tomorrow, so the market is closed because of Independence Day. But on Monday, how do you expect it to open?
Monday, we might have the Monday effect. It's a bit too dicey seeing that we're coming off a long holiday, but really I expect the market to maintain at the same levels, market capitalization to still be at the $1 trillion levels. Really, I don't expect much change in the index. Maybe market turnover would dip slightly, because you see it finished actually on a rather strong note.